Hello, so today I'm talking about the top 10 of my favorite ocean liners and my opinions. Number 10, Hmhs Britannic. You don't know about the Hmhs Britannic? This ocean liner was not meant for passengers. This ship was instead the Britannic was technically a hospital ship to save people their lives. Unfortunately, in 1916, this ship has hit a mine and sank in 1916. Rescue operations concluded after the ship sank, which was, I don't know, it was a Navy ship, I think it was. Probably a Navy ship as well. Number 9, the SS Imperator. This is a he ship, which I think most ships are known as she's. This is a male ship, which most ships are known as females. This is a male one. I don't get these ones. The Imperator was an ocean liner that went into service before being renamed to a ship I don't remember the name, but until 1938 to 39, he was removed from service to be sold for scrap metal. Number 8, the Rms Queen Elizabeth. The Rms Queen Elizabeth, ocean liner built in the night after the Queen Mary was built. Then in 1972, she was removed from service until a fire broke out into the ship. She eventually capsized in the harbor. She was later refilled and then broken up for scrap metal. Number 7, the Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen Elizabeth II ocean liner was built in the 1990s. She was the last major ocean liner before the Queen Mary II was the last major ocean liner. Then, in the last maiden voyage of her ship was in 2008 to be preserved as a hotel museum ship in 2008. She is permanently docked at the hotel museum today. Number 6, the SS America. So the SS America ocean liner sank after this SS United States was in service until 1999. In 2000, in the late and early 2000s and mid 2000s, she sank after hitting a rock. Number 5, the SS Norway. The SS Norway ocean liner was a two-funnel ocean liner with smokestacks, also known as smokestacks. This ocean liner used to be the SS France, now the SS Norway. In the 2000s, then she became purchased by a Norwegian cruise line to become a full-time cruise ship. And today she is now sold for scrap metal. Number 4, Rms Lusitania. If you don't know about the Rms Lusitania, in the 1910s or 100s, she got torpedoed by a German U-boat. Then she eventually sank after a couple hours later. She slipped beneath the surface. Number 3, SS Andrea-Doria. The Andrea-Doria ocean liner was built went into service in 1953. In 1956, it would change ocean liner service forever. She got her last stop in Italy to go for New York. Another ocean liner began a story called the MS Stockholm. The Stockholm hit the Andrea-Doria. The Andrea-Doria sank. The Stockholm did not. So the SS Andrea-Doria is now under the water, like the Lusitania and the Hmhs Britannic. Number 2, the RMS Queen Mary. The Queen Mary ocean liner was built in the 1930s. She went into service in 1934. Her last service began in 1967 before she went to Long Beach to be a status today about the RMS Queen Mary floating as a hotel museum ship. She may be scrapped because she is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Before we get to number 1 pick, please be sure to like and subscribe because over 80% of you are not subscribed. Number 1, Rms Titanic. Although most people seen the movie A Tale of Rose and Jack's young love aboard the RMS Titanic, the full appeal was still true in this vessel was anything but romantic. This famous ship was sinking. She sank in Captain Smith decided to change the Titanic's course. He has been receiving a lot of iceberg warnings throughout the entire day. Then the iceberg came out for lookout. The crew members tried to port round it, but it's too late and they hit it. And they hit the Titanic. Only 5 watertight compartments filled, which could only withstand with 4 or less. There were only enough lifeboats to save half of the ship's passengers. After 3 hours of sinking, the vessel broke in half, and people had been submerged in cold water, which is only 28 degrees Fahrenheit, which no human could survive that, well, except for one person that didn't feel the water until the Rms Carpathia came. Out of the 2,224 people, 1,500 people lost their lives. It was only noted that 700 people survived. They could approximately fit 500 more people on the lifeboats. What is your favorite ocean liner in your list? Tell me in the comments section below. Bye, guys.